You've just transferred a batch of photos from your iPhone to your Windows computer. You double click one, expecting it to open immediately, but instead, Windows tells you it cannot open the file. Then you notice the extension .heic. Your photos are right there, but you cannot preview them, send them, or use them in your project. If that sounds familiar, don't worry. In this video, I'll show you why this happens, the easiest way to view HEIC files on Windows, and how to convert them to JPG when you need better compatibility. Before we fix the problem, let's quickly understand what HEIC is. HEIC is an image format commonly used by iPhones and iPad. Apple uses this format because it can store high-quality photos in smaller file sizes than traditional JPG images. That is useful for saving space on your phone, but it can become inconvenient when you transfer those photos to a Windows computer that does not yet have the correct support installed. So, why does this happen? In most cases, the photo itself is not damaged. Windows simply needs the correct components to read the HEIC format. Depending on your system and the image file, you may need Microsoft's HEIF image extensions and sometimes HEVC video extensions as well. Once the required support is installed, HEIC photos can usually open normally in the Windows Photos app. The first method is the easiest choice if you want HEIC photos to open directly in Windows Photos and display thumbnails in a file explorer. Open the Microsoft Store and search for HEIF image extensions. Select the official extension from Microsoft, then install it. Once the installation is complete, close the Photos app if it is already open and double-click your HEIC image again. If Windows still says that additional support is required, return to the Microsoft Store and search for HEVC video extensions. Follow the installation instructions shown on your device, then reopen the HEIC photo and check whether it displays correctly. For many users, installing the official extension is the best long-term solution, but you may be using a work computer where you cannot install additional components, or maybe you only need to open a few HEIC photos quickly. In that case, a dedicated HEIC viewer may be a more convenient option. If you want HEIC previews and quick JPG conversions directly in File Explorer, CopyTrans HEIC for Windows is designed for that workflow. If you manage large photo collections and also want lightweight editing and batch tools, Faststone Image Viewer is worth considering. If you prefer cross-platform photo manager that works on Windows, macOS, and Linux, XNView MP is another useful choice. And if you cannot install anything at all, an online viewer such as HEIC Digital can help you open a HEIC photo in your browser. Just remember that for private or sensitive photos, an offline solution is generally the safer choice because the files remain on your computer. Sometimes simply opening the image is not enough. You may need to upload it to a website, insert it into an older application, send it to someone whose device cannot open HEIC or process a large number of iPhone photos at once. In those situations, converting HEIC files to JPG is often the simplest solution because JPG is supported across almost every device and platform. For this workflow, you can try TanoShare 4DDig file repair. Its image format converter lets you turn HEIC photos into widely compatible JPG files, which is especially useful for sharing, uploading, or editing iPhone photos across different devices. And if you ever have photos that are actually corrupted, blurry, overexposed, or displaying abnormally, 4DDig also includes photo repair tools designed for those solutions. So once the program is open, go to More Repair Tools and choose Image Format Converter. Next, click Add Files or simply drag your HEIC photos into the window. If you have several images from the same trip or project, you can import them together instead of converting them one by one. After your files are imported, select JPG as the output format. Then click Convert. The software will process the images and create JPG copies that are easier to open, upload, edit, and share across different devices. When the convergence is complete, preview the results to make sure your photos look right. Then click Save, choose a folder, and export the JPG copies. Your original HEIC files can remain untouched, while the new JPG versions are ready to use almost anywhere. And if you notice that an original photo is genuinely damaged or visually corrupted, you can return to 4DDig's photo repair feature and try repairing it separately. So if your iPhone photos will not open on Windows, start by installing Microsoft's HEIF extension and HEVC support only if your system requests this. If you prefer another viewing workflow, choose a HEIC Viewer that matches your needs, whether that means File Explorer integration, photo management, or browser-based viewing. And when you need photos that are easier to share, upload, or edit, TenoShare 4DDig file repair can help you convert HEIC images to JPG. It also gives you an additional option for repairing photos that are damaged or displayed incorrectly. You can find the product link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.